Claims are simple statements. Here is a classic example of a claim in the form of a three-word sentence. Socrates is mortal. In other words, Socrates, like all other men, is going to die someday. Every claim has a subject and a predicate. The subject here is Socrates, and the predicate is mortal. The subject is who or what the claim is about. The predicate is the property or characteristic that the subject has. So, going back to our example, Socrates, the subject, has the characteristic of being mortal. He is going to die someday. Every claim is either analytic, synthetic, or normative. An analytic claim is one based upon definitions or mathematical formula. The analytic claim can have its truth tested in an a priori fashion. In other words, even before we look at Socrates and we see him dying, we know that he will die someday because Socrates is a man, and by definition, all men are mortal. So, analytic statements are simple is statements. Socrates is mortal. And we know that because he is a man. So, that can be viewed as an analytic statement. A synthetic statement is more descriptive than definitional. It is more empirical, the method of science, and involves direct observation. The truth of a synthetic claim is known in an a posteriori fashion. In other words, it's only known after we take an observation. If we say Socrates is mortal because we have observed the fact that he died after drinking the hemlock, then it would be primarily a synthetic claim. Both analytic and synthetic claims are is statements. They simply describe the way things are. Normative statements are prescriptive. They deal with things the way that they ought to be, like morality. They deal with values rather than empirical validity. Perhaps a good normative claim to use with this topic is to say that the Athenians should not have executed Socrates.